Football Power Hour.
Hey, what's up? Yo, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I hope that you're doing good. I hope that you have somebody to hump. If you don't have somebody to hump, I hope that life is not humping you. I hope that you're humping life on this hump day. Matter of fact, talking about humping, I hope that Manchester United humps Chelsea Football Club in a few days. Matter of fact, in a few hours, I'm talking tomorrow to discuss more humping with me today. I'd like to welcome the Chelsea familiar face that you've seen in this channel before, ladies and gentlemen. His name is Next Season FC. Today, how you feeling, my brother? Unmute yourself and tell us how you feeling today.
We're feeling like we're ready for the season to end. We're feeling like
it's been a hump season. It's been. Let's start from here. How would you say, bro? So you started off the season with Thomas Tuchel, and you ended the season with Frank Lampard. How did the season go for you? You were actually in actual fears of relegation, realistic relegation concerns were circulating, and championship football could have been a thing next season. But you're not there now. But how would you describe the season and how you're feeling right now?
I mean, I'm just ready for it to end. I'm just ready for it to end. I'm just ready for the season to end, man. Like, but like, in terms of how it's been,
how would you
you live and you learn. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. You live and you learn, because I think Todd Bowley and the guys, they are learning some things.
So let's go to actually Todd real quick before we talk Man United versus Chelsea. Where did it go wrong for Todd, bro? Because the guy came in as somebody who was actually having a vision for his club. He bought this club, and he was a very vocal owner that was like, getting in public spaces saying this is the type of blueprint. And then he went and got a manager that was very, 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 renowned with working with youth. And then things didn't. There was also some backroom staff clearance thing going on. So tell me all about that, bro. How did it go? What happened for Todd?
Well, I mean, I feel like the only thing that he probably got wrong was the timing of everything. But in terms of the actual decisions, like in terms of the actual things that he did, it's not really gone wrong. The experiment is just beginning. It's not really gone that wrong. Just think about it. Like this summer, once they do the clearing out, what is left is actually very good.
Okay,
you think about it, but I think the mistakes that were made, was that the timing of sacking Tuchel was just bad. You either sack the man the moment you come in, or you wait till the end of the season.
Yeah, but I mean, so here's the thing, though. On the defense of that situation is that Todd needed to have a conversation with Thomas Tuchel, and then they had a conversation, and then they realized that the values are different, and they actually separated on those terms. Separating on like, hey, my vision and your vision are not aligned is actually very, very, very respectable than separating on But the thing about
I understand that, but I feel like they could have come to that conclusion sooner than they did, because they had a lot of time to work with him. To figure out that wasn't going to work, and they waited and waited and waited and backed him with hundreds of millions in the summer transfer window, right? And now they have to backpedal and like get rid of a lot of the players they bought for Tuchel.
Yeah. How many games did they give Tuchel? 7 games or something, right?
They fired
7
him
league
a
wins.
week. I think a week after the transfer window closed. They fired him. I think so. Yeah, 7 Premier League games.
So
Aubameyang
okay.
came in and played like I don't know 15 minutes for Tuchel, and then that was it.
Wow. So this guy spent his money buying all the guitar strings and buying the guitar, assembling the guitar for this guitar player called Thomas Tuchel, and then he's like, when the concert is opening,
Just before the concert like is running for 2 weekends. After
yeah,
opening night, he's like, actually no.
he's
You know
like,
what? We're going to do a drumming concert. Hey, let me go and buy drums instead, and let me give it to this drummer called Graham Potter. And
so
the drummer now the drummer has guitars and drums, and the drummer doesn't know what to do with the guitars. There's too many instruments to play. You know.
let's talk about Graham Potter's rhythm, bro. Where did it go wrong for Graham Potter, and how did it go wrong? Because
I don't think a lot went wrong with Potter.
yeah,
And I know I'm in the minority with this one. So as I'm saying this, I know a lot of Chelsea fans will disagree with me. I don't think a lot went wrong with Potter.
okay.
I actually think Potter did very well. Like
How?
it was messy. When he took over was messy, bro. Like
hold on. Did I hear you say you don't think actually Potter did really bad?
yeah, I don't think he did bad.
Okay. Continue.
But I can explain. So I can explain. So
yeah.
Okay. When Potter came, a lot of our players were injured.
Okay.
Right? And then we had a very bloated squad. It wasn't even sure, we weren't even sure, okay, what system are we playing? Is it a 4? Is it a 5? Who do we play? Do we play the young players we just bought in January, or do we play the senior players that we bought for Tuchel? Big, apparently the dressing room was not even big enough that players had to change outside. Right? Now you take all of that and then you add the fact that Potter works very slowly. His football takes time. Everybody knows that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
But gradually, like he actually sets up the team in a meaningful way, and the football was beginning to be. It looked very progressive. By the time we fired him, like we weren't playing bad at all.
I agree
we were actually
with you,
playing.
brother.
We were
The
actually
goals were
playing
not there.
very, very good. The goals were not there. We were creating chances. You could see the XG. We had one of the best defenses in the league. By the time we fired Potter, I think we had the second or third best defense in the league. We just could not score goals. But you could see the seeds of what was, and he had taken time to bring the players back to fitness. He had taken he was solving all the problems little by little. Okay, formation. All right, let's figure out the formation. Backline, let's keep it solid. If it's a 4, if it's a 3, eventually we settled on the 3 and it was working. Okay, midfield, here's Enzo. Who do we find next to? And for a long time, Kovacic would play. He was injured, and then he would put Loftus-Cheek next to Enzo, and then he would put this player next to Enzo. We couldn't even find one partner for Enzo.
True.
So he took his time, and I think that he had way too many obstacles in his way for people to actually see the work that he was doing. And by the time we could really see the fruits, the results had gotten so bad that they just had to pull the plug.
Big club situation, big club settings where it's one of those where it's a results-based business, and if you're not producing, you have to go. But okay, so the rhythm did not really rhythm for Potter. So Frank comes in, Frank Lampard. He comes in with the Christmas tree formation. We're talking Manchester United versus Chelsea preview right now.
What formation? It's the hexagon. It's the hexagon. It's the hexagon formation, man. The Lampard hexagon, man.
What formation are we expecting tomorrow, bro? Because
Oh,
here's the thing. Shout out to Eddie, by the way. I see you. I'll get your comment in a second. But I want to ask you, what formation is it? Apparently he's been a back three or something. Frank
well,
Lampard,
he
but like,
started with
but
his
also
4-3-3, but then it didn't work, so now he's gone to a back three. But also, it's not because it didn't work. Like now, we've had so many injuries, man. Like
yeah,
so many injuries. So
yeah.
actually, I think he might play a back three, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's forced into playing a back four tomorrow. You
That's
know, because
that's
like right now
bro.
we don't have any left backs. Ben Chilwell and
Mm,
Kukurea are both injured, so right now we only have what's his name, Louis Hall, the kid from the academy, and
mm-hmm.
then we don't have any. You know, Rhys James is injured.
Can I pause you for a second and say before you
Yeah,
say while you are expounding on the fact that Rhys James is injured, I also want to say this season I feel like the injury um spirits, for lack of a better word, visited you guys. They visited Liverpool before. The Liverpool actually, I think last
this year,
or was it
bro,
the
they
season
didn't
before?
just visit. They came and they bought property right next to us, man. We're
They
living
ve-
together. We're living. We're
I
living,
remember the Chelsea injured 11 was so
bro,
strong. You couldn't even, you were like,
bro.
what the hell?
Yeah, this
But
year,
that's one of the things that I
it's
think just
also one of the
happens with the
problems that
season. Yeah.
Potter had to deal with because when the
Mm.
new owners came, bro, they changed the entire back. Like they changed everything at the club, man. Like the groundsman, they fired him. They got rid of everyone. The medical team, they changed the entire medical team,
Why do they gotta fire the groundsman though?
bro.
What's he gotta
Like
do with the
everyone, like
football?
they've
What's
gotten
he
rid of
got to do with the
everybody, man,
results, Percy? Shout out to you, bro. But what's the
bro.
fireman got to do with the results?
They got, they got rid of the
The groundsman, sorry.
they got rid of the groundsman, man. Like they got rid of the medical team. Eventually, apparently, they had to like they fired this guy that was so popular with the team that
Yeah.
the guy got a job somewhere else in Italy, and the owners had to go back and beg the guy, and so now every week they fly him back to London twice a week just to take care of the players and then go back and do his job since they fired him.
Damn. Yeah, talking about firings, that's literally so I just want to say for me, Chelsea, you guys have been an experiment and a learning point for me as a rival fan because like the firings that need to happen. Just say, for example, Man United are about to go into a new transition or about to hopefully
Hmm.
get some Arab money. Hopefully, we'll get some Arab money, and our parasites will leave. But the main thing is, the transition has to be very meticulous and very intentional and very
Right.
purposeful. You cannot do a Robert Mugabe situation where you're like everybody with your, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
gotta be
That's what we
very,
did.
very
That's what we
tactful.
did, and it's
You
we're
know,
suffering for it.
exactly. You guys got rid
You
of
know,
your the
bro. Everybody that was connected with
director of
Abramovich is
football.
gone.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
Marina, Peter Cech, everybody gone.
they get the list goes on. So it's one of those things where I've for me I've learned something that when you are wishing for an open heart surgery, you need to be very patient with it and say 5 players at a time because more than that is gonna upset the ecosystem and it's gonna be too much. Potter
How many
wasn't
players did
working
they buy
well.
in 1 year?
Chelsea says Potter
But
wasn't working well
truth
that
be
long
told though,
grass.
like people have been
Yeah.
complaining about the grass at Stamford Bridge. So I think it was, but like you don't do it in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah.
You take
Yeah.
1 year, you
Yeah.
see how things go, you review, you reassess, and then gradually, bro, these guys just had to do everything at
Some
once.
crazy stuff, bro. So okay, real quick because we're still on Chelsea. So you guys are now looking at the Pochettino era now. Are you excited about that? Where are you with it and how are you
Yeah,
feeling?
I'm personally very excited about it. I think probably for the same reasons that I was excited about Potter, but
Mm.
the only difference is that of course Pochettino has probably done it at a higher level.
Can
Um,
I even be more direct, bro, and say, were you as a team that's supposed to be a top 6 team, and when you are facing relegation, do you lose interest in football as a fan? Because like
Yeah,
you and my
yeah,
Liverpool friends have gone through tumultuous times, and now
yeah,
my
man.
Arsenal friends, you weren't
Yeah.
answering my phone calls until you got to like safety, until you can say.
I was like, we're not,
Yeah,
we're not
but
going to be, we're not going to be in the championship next year. I can come out now.
yeah, at least you can celebrate that.
Bro,
Were you
bro,
losing interest in the game? Were
bro.
you still following
I'll be
the
like,
games?
bro,
What was?
there are times like I would never miss a Chelsea game for anything. Like when I'm
Yeah,
planning things, the
yeah,
first things I look for when I'm planning anything on the weekend, the first thing I look for, when is
yeah.
Chelsea playing? Everything else happens around that. Bro,
Mm,
I wasn't bothering myself to even look at the times anymore. Like, if it happens, I'll watch it. But man, it's it gets tough, especially when you just keep losing and losing and losing and losing, and like
yeah,
then the only thing is how this game is gonna go. Like, do you even want to,
yeah,
you know? But
yeah. All right, cool. Well,
but it's
let's go ahead.
exciting. It's exciting. Like me, I'm excited for next year. I think we have
Next,
some good players, and
hope.
with which Poch, if he drills, the guys, will do some good things next year.
Here's the thing, bro. So if Poch does not have a flying start, if his first 10 games are bad,
They should let him stay, bro.
if
But here's the thing, like, so here's the thing that Chelsea fans don't understand. You can't
yeah.
eat your cake and have it. You cannot say we want these young players, Mudrik, Madueke, all these young kids. You can't say, oh, we want
Mhm,
them, they're exciting, and then
mhm.
like you know not expect inconsistencies. That's what young players are.
On
20
Mudrik,
year olds
bro, I thought like on his first like 10, 15 minutes in the Premier League, like I thought
against
like you guys
Liverpool.
had said you found your Hazard, and then the narrative changed after that. After that.
No, but he'll be good. No, Mudrik will be good. Yeah, give him 2 years. You'll see it. It's like how Vinicius started with Madrid. Give him
True,
time.
true, true,
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah. Mudrik, me, I can see it. He'll be good.
All right, all right. Well, let's hope he will be good. Let's go
Now,
ahead
what are
and
you guys bringing me? That's what I want to see.
what. Well, here's the thing. Okay,
How are you ending our season for us? That's what I want to know.
how we're ending this season. Here's the reason. Let's go ahead and let's just talk about it and be about it and say, first of all, this is why I think, for me, this is why I think Manchester United will win because of this reason. First of all, Casemiro has found his match rhythm. One. That's the main thing. If you look at what happened at the Vitality Stadium, bro, that goal, no, it's not just about the bicycle kick. Push that goal aside and just say Casemiro's performance. He has had a tumultuous time ever since he's had the red card situations. I thought like Casemiro needs to see a therapist. He needs to see an
Yeah,
aggression management person to just sort of just work on that, because something was not right with his psyche. Even when he came back after serving
that's
suspension, he was not going into tackles like himself. But now that game, the last game that we played, it really showed that Casemiro is really back to his best, and he's the one that was really in the forefront, attacking wise from the back, and also defensive wise when we don't have the ball. He was so much back to his best, and I
yeah.
feel
No, when
like this
Casemiro is back to ish.
this Casemiro rhythm is everything, especially because June 3rd is what Manchester United fans are worried about. That's the main day. Every game until June 3rd, we're practicing for June 3rd, to be honest, because tomorrow's game is an opportunity, is a final, more or less. It's a
Right.
1 point is all we need. But the main thing is that 1 point is also the game is symbolizes a final. So we have to go in with the mentality of we gotta win it. That's what Ten Hag was talking about when we were,
Yeah.
in the press conference. So that Casemiro rhythm is going to be so much instrumental for us because he's a winner, and the mentality that he brings on and off the pitch is underrated. You know what I mean? He helps even when De Gea makes a mistake. He's like, "Yo, you got this. You got, the team believes." Moving from Casemiro aside, Rashford, Marcus Rashford, Rashbape, Rashnana, Rashduado, Rashdinho. He's back. Rashiman. He hasn't pointed at his forehead at his brain in a minute, and he's been looking to do that, and I feel like he has to get into that.
You think he's playing through the center?
It's all about June 3rd, bro. Right now, you guys are the dummies for June 3rd. Ten Hag gets to put the best lineup possible, best tactics possible to play you guys as if we're playing Man City. And that's what I feel like it's going to be like. So at the end of the day, Rashford, I feel like he won't start. I want him to start, but he won't start because you gotta ease him in. So he's probably also gonna sharpen Garnacho and also that means like Martial also has a chance to give his farewell opportunity, his farewell goal, to Man United, because for me, Martial has to leave. After this summer, Martial has to go, and he knows it deep down. It's in his psyche. It's in his brain that, like, bro, you have not been available. Even though Ten Hag's response it caught me off guard, bro. Ten Hag's response in the press conference leading to this game.
What did he say?
He said Martial has to, to score, you have to be available to score, and when we're there, we play so much better. And he emphasized that more than I needed him to hear him emphasizing it, So it caught me a little bit like, yo, Erik, I hope, we're on the same page about shipping this guy, because at the end of the day,
because you guys need to get a number 9, right? Like right at this point,
we need
a number 9. We also need a number 9. We are both on the market for a number 9.
We're on the, so hands off Osimhen, bro. Let's go ahead and just say, let's real quick talk to me about this lineup real quick, because we talked about the potential starting lineup that Frank Lampard is gonna start with. Okay, so we've got. You don't think he's gonna go with Mendy at the back?
I don't think so, man.
Why Kepa over Mendy when I feel like
this season Kepa's been better than Mendy?
But bro,
Kepa is a bit. I mean, bro, it's just the way it is, This season, honestly, as bad as we've been, Kepa is probably one of our best players this season.
Well, I guess against City it was Kepa, and against Forest it was Mendy. So it's
Mendy made a very, very, very this season's just been plagued with mistakes, man. Like Mendy.
Okay, so it's probably Kepa now is gonna keep the position, and
I think so.
Okay. All right.
I wouldn't be surprised if Frank changes, but I think it's probably going to be Kepa.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and the center back pairings: Chalobah, Silva, and Fofana. You think he's gonna go with that, right? Silva for sure. He has to start with. Why not Badiashile over Fofana though?
Badiashile is injured, man.
Oh.
Otherwise, he would be playing. Yeah, no, he's injured.
Okay.
He's injured. And it's a long one too. It's a bad one.
Okay. Well, and also we've got Enzo Kova and probably Gallagher as the starters in the middle.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised also if he plays Ruben in the middle instead of Kova, because I know that Kova was injured recently and he's probably just coming back from injury or something. So I wouldn't be surprised if he plays Ruben in the middle, but if he does that, that means no Reece James. So if he does that, that means Azpilicueta comes to right wing back, and nobody wants to see that. So I think that's why, Ruben might play right wing back, and then Kova would play in the middle. But
okay. So it's probably gonna be I feel like It's gonna be Aspilicueta over
I,
here.
I bro, I hope he doesn't play Aspi there. I really hope he does.
I pray
No,
that it's
I don't think he will,
Aspilicueta.
because if he knows that Rashford is playing there and he plays Aspi there, no, that nobody's going to want to see that, man.
Okay.
Nobody, nobody is going to want to see Rashford running against Aspilicueta. Can
Yeah,
you
no,
imagine?
yeah, no, I mean it'll be a good field day. I want to see that. We will be there. You
We
know.
will be there.
Okay, so up front probably it's gonna be Havertz and Sterling, or maybe Felix for you guys. You think?
I think it's going to be Havertz and Sterling, because I think Felix is also just coming back from an injury, so maybe he might not
Mm,
start him, but I think he'll be able to sit on the bench.
Word. Yo, this Lewis Hall kid he's been performing though. He's actually probably been the silver lining from this season for. Would you say so or no?
He's been good. He's been good, but you can still like he's so good up until when it really matters most. That's when
Mm,
you can tell, okay, he's young. He's very, against, I remember against Man City, he earlier in the season, bro, like he got like three chances, 1v1
ah,
against the goalie. And then he couldn't. As the
word,
left wing
word.
back, he was always getting in lots of good positions, to finish chances off. But he's
I
very good. He's actually a midfielder.
okay,
He's like
okay.
he's a central midfielder, but
Hey man,
yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, I love youth that come in and break into the scene. And
yeah,
hey, shout out to Lewis Hall. Let's see how he develops in the future under Pochettino. That'll be
yeah, I
really
think he's
really
gonna do
interesting.
well, man.
Big up to you, Percy. Percy says, "Just come support United. Todd will still remain the manager, not Poch."
Oh, you know,
Hey,
Todd is actually stepping back.
okay, really,
Yeah, they reported it today. Like, yeah, they reported it today that he's now like taking um a step back and just
really,
letting. Yeah, bro, that was the plan all along. He was gonna put people in
okay.
place, and then once everything was set,
Hey man, I hope you guys turn a new leaf after you play us, obviously, because I do not want you guys to get the best for to start picking up and start
you
performing
you
for
guys need
Pochettino.
this for Europe, huh? You
You
trying
know,
to qualify
yeah,
for?
for us, we really need this 1 point. Here we go. I'll shoot ahead and go straight to my lineup real quick and say this is my predicted starting lineup for Ten Hag. It's obviously
No
David De
Dalo,
Gea and goal. Go ahead. What you say?
no Dalo.
No, Dallo. I feel like Dallo might. These ping pong rumors that are happening right now on the Twitter, on the rumor mill. I'm really starting to feel like Ten Hag might have um reached
Wait,
a
I thought I
moment
heard
where he's
Romano
like, let me
Fabrizio
see
say
what's
today
out
that.
there. Let me see what else is out there in the market. Because Wan Bissaka is a definite solid right back to rely on, and he's starting to develop his game in the final third, and he's shown he can actually given the opportunity, he can keep growing. So Wan Bissaka is gonna stay, I hope, and the
That's good.
chemistry that he's building with Antony is beautiful to watch. So I want to see that keep going, and Ten Hag, I'm sure, wants to see that keep going, especially versus City, because Wan Bissaka it's all about June 3rd, bro. It's bigger than you guys.
We know, we know, we know.
It's all about June 3rd, and Khan says, yo, bro, happy Wednesday. Let's laugh at Arsenal one more time. Bro, Khan, why you gotta do that, Khan? The case with Arsenal, it's a little bit, even if you went to Ten Hag and said, Erik Ten Hag, what do you think about Arsenal? That's his answer, bro. That's his answer. Anyway, as I said, I believe Marcus Rashford should not start So Ten Hag might even pull a Wergos type situation, Bruno on the right. Who knows what's going to happen. So at the end
Yeah.
of the day, this is what the preferred front three for me. But Ten Hag also might also just give Garnacho. Here we go. Garnacho
Ooh.
is Garnacho is start. Garnacho, Martial, Antony. Why not? Alejandro Garnacho, we gonna need you in June 3rd, bro. This is the chance for you to perform. So let's go ahead and get the 3 points. Actually, 1 point is all we need, but 3 points is what we're gonna go for. And Eriktenhag knows it best because we it's all about the difference is like I feel like Ten Hag should play the champions and then the champions the champions for them, you know what I mean, like just like back and forth like that. And be like, bro,
Yeah,
you
man.
got the you got the motivation you need. Shout out to Joe Blackman in the building. Bro, we close the stream, bro.
0-0, man.
It is.
You know how this one's gonna go, man. You know how this one's gonna go. It's 0-0, man.
Let's be honest about it. It is poised to be one of those lackluster type matches. To be honest,
Yeah, they're gonna pass the ball around, and then it's fine. It'll be fine.
No, to riff off of that, our head-to-head record is like okay. So we've
Haven't you
had
drawn like the last 7 games?
there's been 13. There's been more draws than Man United wins. There's been more Man United wins than Chelsea wins. So, given the current state of affairs, I'm going to go with a Man United win. That's my prediction. I feel like we're going to go win with a 1-0 or 2-0. I'm 2-0. Joe Blackman.
You're not getting 2 goals, man. You're not getting 2 goals. You're not getting 2 goals.
Okay, 1 is because we won 1-0 last game, though. We can't keep
Actually,
the 1-0.
It's Lampard, man. You guys beat Lampard, bro.
Eriktenhag is a mastermind, He's gonna at least get 1 goal. So okay, here's the thing. If he starts Weghorst, then we're gonna go for a draw. It's gonna be a draw. But if Weghorst does not start, then I feel like we're gonna look at a 1 or 2 goal margin. So anyway, let me be modest with it and say 1-0. We are winning it 2-1, says Joe Blackman. Big up to you, Joe, for your prediction.
All right.
Anybody else has tuned in, give your prediction real quick as we are closing the stream. I'm also going to go further with my prediction and say Eriksen has not scored a long-range effort for Man United this season, and I need to see that happening. I need to see a free kick goal from Eriksen.
Goal though, then.
Yeah, is Kepa good at saving free kicks?
Kepa is not good at saving long-range shots. That much I can say.
Okay, there we go. Casemiro goal, Kepa goal, maybe even Bruno. That's my prediction.
What do you think Thiago Silva will be doing? Just watching you people take shots.
No, Thiago will be worried with Weghorst. Weghorst is gonna move him out of position.
Enzo is actually very defensively solid, man.
Yeah, yo, you guys, I'm so jealous about Enzo, and I feel like your next step is finding the partner for the long-term partner for Enzo, because I don't know, is N'Golo Kante back from his injury slump, or was the deal real quick?
N'Golo is going to stay. I think N'Golo is going to stay, and I think they are going to get either Caicedo or Lavia or Ugarte, and then put him next to Enzo, and then just kind of like rotate N'Golo in and out, just to don't overwork him, use him when you need him, kind of thing, because he's key. Next season we don't need to do much, just get him a DM and then maybe a striker, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe they might want to get a goalkeeper, but really It's not even
Because you guys, defense-wise, you're sorted. You don't need to
Done.
worry, invest
Done.
anymore in defenders. And I feel like that's well for us. Well, tomorrow Ten Hag has an opportunity to make a statement to Maguire and the rest of the world and say, Maguire, I'm choosing you or not choosing you. So it's gonna be Varane and Lindelof. I feel, even though if he wants to keep Maguire, he's gonna go Varane and Maguire as a centre back partnership. But you know, if he doesn't choose Maguire, it's the end. It's the end.
That's it.
That's it.
Yee, Harry.
Anyway, right? It's the end of also the stream. Sefini, I want to say big up to you. Joe Blackman, big up to you. Kansas, this will go on into the summer. The elephant has fallen and will not get up for next season. Stay down, Asna. Man, I love you, bro. Arsenal's gotta stay down. As long as they don't invest well, they'll stay down, bro. I'll close on Eddie's comment. Eddie says it's a hard one, though. Managers need to get some better results to buy themselves time for the project. Wasn't Potter's record something like 2 wins in 17? Eddie was differing with your opinion earlier on. I guess he was just saying Potter had to go. Potter had to go. But at the end of the day, you know, you're right. It's a results-based business. There's been so much firings this season that
this is the record.
Yeah,
man.
it's been a record. And I wonder if it set a precedent for next season or if clubs will scale down on that. We will see.
Let's find out.
Either way, we will be there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Exactly. We will be there, baby. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you don't worry.
We will be there.
When Manchester United secures that 1 point versus Chelsea tomorrow,
we will be there.
When we get top, maybe we might get position 3. Who knows? But either way,
we will be there.